Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into a specific no contact and or separation situation, and we're looking into what are their next actions towards you. I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one. This is pile number two. Pile number one is this brown marker. All right. And pile number two is this orange marker. Take your time. See which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video. But I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin, all right? Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the brown marker, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. This is specifically for a no contact and or a separation situation. So we're looking into what are their next actions towards your connection. What are pile one's person's next actions towards the connection? What are pile one's person's next actions towards the connection? Okay. Any additional information you can give me about pile one and their person, please? Okay, I'll take those. Oh, wow, it just started pouring really heavily. I don't know if the camera can catch that, but give me a second. Let me pick up the card that just flew down. Alrighty, pile one. Wow, it's quite heavy rain. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. All right, this is in your frame? Yeah, it's in your frame. Okay, let's see what we have here today. Seven of Wands, Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Five of Wands, King of Cups, Six of Cups, and Judgment. Okay. Hold on, pile one. Let me get the messages. So it looks like there were some things that were distracting your person from taking a step forward in this connection. I also do see that there's definitely some sort of breakdown of communication between the two of you as well. And this is prior to the no contact and or separation. So during the no contact and separation, it looks like your person was focusing on other aspects of their life. It looks like they were trying not to look so much on this connection. And they were, I guess I would say, distracting themselves a little bit because I think they didn't know what to do in this situation. And frankly, I think that it was too painful for them to take a look at this situation, like whatever was going on between you and them. But it looks like things are changing, pile one. So the way that I see it is your person definitely is coming forward with some sort of gesture. I would not be surprised if this person reaches out, asks you to meet up, or I also would not be surprised if this person's next actions towards you are to tell you that they have actually been thinking about you, because you are quite heavy on this person's mind, pal one. Their person also may reach out and let you know that they are willing to walk towards you. They don't really want to be without you anymore. Now, I do see that it's taken them some time to get here. Pal one, it's possible that both of you might have had some sort of verbal fights, or both of you might just have been in the energy where, there was just so much of conflict between the two of you. Your person thinks about that a lot. The way that I see it is, their next action towards you, there are a couple of things. Their next actions towards you, one is to stop distracting themselves and actually think about your connection. The second thing that they're going to do after they've taken some time to think about your connection is they are going to walk away from everything that is distracting them and that's holding them back from coming towards this connection, and then they're going to come towards you. All right, it looks like this might take a little bit of time, pal one, just because of the stage that your person is in. Like right now, the immediate next action is for them to stop distracting themselves, like to make an intentional effort not to suppress what they're feeling and to actually own up to what they're feeling. So it's still step one, I would say, but they're getting there. They're getting there, pal one, all right? So it's kind of 3 steps that your person is going to take, but it's one after the other, and it might not be visible to you until like the heartfelt offer that comes through, but there's definitely intention. There's a desire to work on things. There's also a big desire to communicate with you as well. But I think this person holds themselves back a lot, pal one. There may be other interferences. Pal one, getting very specific that there might be other people who might not be in favor of this connection. And so walking towards you also would mean walking away from their judgment or them like kind of getting in between the two of you as well. Your person's been thinking a lot about you. I know this is the second time I'm saying it, but it's coming quite strongly that they think a lot about you. And it's thoughts about how things have just slipped away from their hands. And then they feel really sad, and then they distract themselves. They just divert their attention. They focus on other things. And basically, they don't want to be in that energy where they're missing you and they feel sad about you, and just they feel the loss of you. They don't want to be in that energy, so they distract themselves. So the first action that they're going to take towards you is to own up to what they're feeling, is to not suppress whatever they're feeling, not to distract themselves, and to actually understand what they feel right now about the situation and also about you. I think this person's very clear about how they feel about you, pal one, but it's more about how do they feel about you with respect to what's gone down between the two of you. That is something that your person needs to understand and take the time to actually sit with their feelings, which I do see that they are going to do. But like I said, it's going to be an action that's not really going to be visible to you, at least until they get to the stage where they come forward with their offer of love, which it is coming, pal one, but it's just the stage that they're in, it's going to take a little bit of time. You are in your person's heart, pal one, like you are in their heart, you are on their mind. They keep thinking about the happy memories that both of you shared, and they kind of want to bring it back, but they don't know how, pal one. So it's like all of these things are kind of making them feel so sad, and then they don't want to feel that way anymore, and then they just divert their attention. Now, if the external influence is not resonating with you, I can also see that there might have been a lot of internal conflict with this person about whether they want to pursue this connection or not. And it looks like they have come to the conclusion that they want to pursue something with you. And that's the stage that they're at right now. Like, they know they want to pursue something with you, but they're just distracting themselves. This person could be watching you. There's some sort of fear that I'm feeling that you might have moved on. One, and that's not coming from me. I know the way that I phrased it was a little bit different, but it's definitely coming from your person. There's some sort of fear that you've moved on. You're not thinking about them. You're not watching them anymore. I don't know what that means, but what does that mean? But there's that energy there that your attention is no longer on them. Again, that makes them sad, and then they just want to distract themselves. Like, it's kind of that the cycle keeps repeating with them. You bring a lot of peace to this person, One. You bring a lot of peace, and just when they're with you, it's quiet. Like, it's quiet, and there's so much of comfort in that silence when you're around. They definitely feel they're losing you, One. And I think that's motivating them to come towards you. But like I said, it's step by step. But this is definitely action-oriented energy, One, that I will give it to your person. But I don't think that you're going to see the action until a little bit later. Because all of this is happening within them, internally. This person might impulsively reach out to you, One. But I think given the energy that they're in, it's just going to be cycles of fighting or cycles of miscommunication between the two of you that is going to keep happening until this person steps into an energy where they're no longer distracting themselves and they're actually owning up to what they see for the two of you. Yeah, until that, I think both of you are going to keep repeating the cycle. Like I said, this person might impulsively reach because you are heavy on this person's mind. One would not be surprised if this person gets drunk and texts. It's that kind of energy as well that I'm seeing. Sorry, I'm just taking in the messages. Another message that's coming through is right now they're not understanding why they are in this place. But that's gonna get clear for them soon. That's gonna get clear for them soon. Yeah, definitely a little bit confused energy coming from your person, because on one hand, there's such a strong desire to communicate with you. On the other, hand, they're, they're not really keen on wanting to think about this connection, so they distract themselves. And then it's like a back and forth cycle. But there is some sort of transformation that's happening in your person right now. Pile 1. Yeah. Might impulsively reach out to you before the actual next actions of taking like aligned steps towards you. And that's on you, Pile 1, whether you choose to accept it or not. You always have free will, but I'm just saying what's coming through. From this person's view, Pile 1, I think you're very, very beautiful, by the way. Beautiful / handsome, but that's coming through very strongly. This person admires your beauty. The way that you carry yourself, I'm hearing, is very, very different. There's this, like an air of confidence that you have, and just air of stability, and like you're very composed as a person. This person admires that. They feel chaotic compared to you. They feel like they're complete opposite to you. But yeah, their first action towards you and this connection, Pile 1, is to stop distracting themselves and to actually sit with what they're feeling about this connection. Then it's to walk away from people or things that are not serving them and actually take steps towards you by correcting some of their thoughts and beliefs about themselves and this connection. And then they will be ready to offer you their cup of love. All right? Let me get you one advice. Pile 1 could be related to this. Doesn't have to be, but we'll see, all right? Advice for Pile 1, please. Morning to you. Clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook. I think just as your person is also gaining clarity about the situation, I think that you too, I think that there's things on your end too, Pile 1, that you need to gain clarity, and you need to have like a fresh perspective on what's gone down between the two of you. Now, what's gone down between the two of you is not coming through to me, but Pile 1, it looks like there is a need on your end as well to sit with yourself, to think about this connection, to sit with your feelings, and to gain some clarity, a fresh perspective on your thoughts, your feelings, on this person, on your feelings towards this person, your feelings towards the connection, and just even how you're feeling about the entire situation. What do you see for yourself? What feels more aligned to you? I think that there's a little bit of sitting with yourself and gaining deeper clarity about that, because that's what morning dew means to me. It's that freshness. So maybe you've been kind of stuck in the same loop of thinking about the same thing again and again and again, and so maybe it's time for you also to kind of have that refreshed energy within you, so that you can look at this situation with a fresh perspective. You always have free will, Pile 1, but it helps. It helps if you have clarity first before you take any action, because I think alignment often comes with clarity. Sometimes, yes, you might not have clarity and you might just take steps based on your intuition. But in this situation, particularly given we have the morning dew coming out, I think it might be helpful for you, Pile 1, to gain clarity, to sit with yourself for some time and gain clarity first. And it's through that clarity that you'll be able to tap into your intuition and understand what steps you need to take for alignment. All right? Pal 1, thank you for allowing me to read for you today. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity you were looking for. And yeah, I wanted to say my private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your love and positive energy, whether it's with like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I am very, very grateful for them. Pal 1, take care. And yeah, I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the orange marker, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2. What are Pal 2's person's next actions towards Pal 2, please? Okay, quite fast-moving energy there. Any additional information you'd like to give me about Pal 2's person and their next actions towards Pal 2, please? Okay, I'll take those. Alrighty, Pal 2, let's see what we have here. Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Two of Wands. Okay. King of Wands, Three of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Chariot, Four of Cups. Yes, this is definitely fast-moving energy. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Fool 2.0. And we have the Five of Cups. Hold on. Is it in your frame? Okay, your person is there's a lot of determined energy coming through. Pal 2, we've got the Six of Pentacles twice, and we've got the Fool 2.0, so this is definitely reconciliation, and your person's very, very determined to come forth. Pal 2, this is very fast-moving energy, and this is very, very sure energy as well. It's possible that either there were third parties involved, like maybe people or even external circumstances that kind of interfered with this connection. For most of you, I am seeing that this seems to be external influence. But yes, for a few of you, I am getting the energy that it could have been that this person chose another person. And for very, very few of you, you could be the third party in the situation, all right? And the common theme for all of you is that your person is choosing you. Your person wants you. They want to move forward with you, all right? Whatever other options they had, they don't want it. It is you that they want to come forward and be with. And they're very, very sure about this. Like, I mean, we could feel it even as the cards were coming out, right? But this is about wanting to build stability between the two of you, wanting to lay the groundwork and build slowly with you, Pal 2. I mean, we've got the Four of Wands over here. Would not be surprised if this person comes forward with commitment. The way that I see it is, it looks like at one point this person was either not fully committal to this connection, or they had their eyes everywhere, or they just didn't want to give this connection as much as you were giving to this connection. It looks like you walked away, Pal 2. And it really hit your person. And they realized there's no one like you, Pal 2. And now they want to move things forward between the two of you. They definitely don't want to be stuck. It's also possible that time has passed and your person has felt stuck in the same place without you. And now they really want things to move forward between the two of you. And not just moving forward. It's about moving forward with direction. Given we have the Fool 2.0, this connection could have had a false start. You know, maybe both of you thought that things were going to go and then it didn't, or it just fizzled out. But your person's really, really determined there. Paltu, like this is sure energy coming through. Even if you're not ready to take this person in, Paltu, this person is going to wait for you. They're going to keep trying to make you feel good and kind of pursue you. That's the energy that this person is in. Like, I mean, there's strategy involved in how they want to come forward to you. There's intent, there's strategy, there's action-oriented energy. There's a desire for stability between the two of you, for you to get to know each other again. And this person just wants to be with you. I mean, we've got the Four of Wands. When this person comes in, Paltu, things are going to move very fast between the two of you, right? This is just additional information, but given the energy that this person is in, just be a little bit careful, Paltu, because this person might be overexcited, so you might have to control the pace a little bit so that both of you don't burn and crash. I think that's going to be on you. Paltu, just be a little bit careful about that, but it's not coming from a negative space or an unhealthy space. No, Paltu, it's just coming from overexcitement because this person, they just want to be with you. I don't know how many other ways can I say it, but the message that's coming through again and again, they're definitely going to come in with an apology. Paltu, definitely coming in with an apology. And they're going to show you how much they regret what happened between the two of you. It's possible that this person at one point didn't think that this connection could ever take off or could ever work. But today it's like a completely different energy. Not only are they sure that they can handle this connection, they want it to move as fast as possible. Like they want to get to the end point as fast as possible. And the end point is to be with you, both of you happy together. I will say that your person's thought a lot about this. Paltu, it's not just, they didn't just wake up one day and decide this. No, they've actually been thinking a lot about it. It's just their actions might seem impulsive, but they've been thinking about it for quite some time. This is very, very straightforward, Paltu. Like, this person's hoping that you will be ready, Paltu. Like, they're willing to wait if you're not, but they're hoping that you are going to be in the same energy as them. I don't know where you're at, Paltu. That energy's not coming to me. But they're hoping that you are feeling the same way as they do. They do take responsibility for what went down between the two of you. If they've made you sad, Paltu, which I do see they have, they're willing to take responsibility for that, and they will tell you this, Paltu. They will tell you this. Like I said, a lot of strategy going on in how they have to craft the message, how they have to talk to you, how they have to show up, how they have to pursue you, how is this connection, like how do they want this connection to go? This person thinks a lot about you in the night, pile 2. There's longing for you, and it's quite different, because the reason why it's feeling so different to me, pile 2, is because I think that the energy that this person showed up in when this connection first started out was very like, yeah, I don't care about connections. Yeah, I don't care about people. Yeah, I don't like people. It's kind of like that kind of, I'm not getting the word right now, but it's just very, very, didn't really care about anyone but themselves, to be very honest with you. That's the energy that's coming through. But today it's very different. Like, this person's ready to take responsibility for their actions. They know where they want to take this connection. They know it's you that they want. It's like all of a sudden, from being someone who didn't really care about people, they're suddenly like hyper fixated on you. Like, they care so much about you. And it's not just about caring from far. This person wants to show it as well. For some of you, I'm definitely getting that there was third-party energy. It's possible that this person chose someone else. And for some of you, I'm getting that this person was with someone else and you were the third party. But this person was in that connection because, like, out of obligation or responsibility, and it was not something that they really wanted to be in. It was like they were forced to be in that connection. But right now, they don't care about all that. The image that I'm getting is a room full of people, and you're standing there, pile 2, and there's just bright light on you, and everything else is blur. And that's how this person views you and they feel about you. It's like they gravitate towards you and nothing else matters. And it's possible that what they feel for you has actually given them the courage to take such a dramatic step. I guess I'm starting to understand why your person is in such like overexcited energy, because it's possible that this person might have been too afraid or lacked the confidence, lacked the courage. I'm getting more lacked the courage to take action towards you. But today they have the courage, and so they're just overexcited to put that into use. That's the phrase that's coming through too. But it's possible this person might have been dormant for quite some time and just felt helpless about the situation. And like today, because of the courage that they're feeling, they just want to take action, and they want to take fast action. Like I said, it's not coming from an unhealthy place, but this person might be a little bit overexcited, pile 2, when they come in. So it might be onto you to pace it with whatever speed you're comfortable with. I'm hearing coffee date. I am hearing lantern. Daffodils. And Robert Frost. I have no idea how these are connecting. Pile 2, please take it as it resonates, but these are the things that are coming right now, just randomly popping in my head. Take that as it resonates. But yeah, to summarize the whole thing, pile 2, Your person's coming in, and they're coming in hot. They're coming in fast. And things are going to move very, very fast between the two of you. Of course, I said you will have to set the pace, but it's you. They're choosing you, pal two. I feel like saying it that way, so I think that phrase has a special meaning. Shall I get you one advice? Pal two, I'll get you one advice, all right? Could be related to this, doesn't have to be, but we'll see. Advice for pal two, please. Okay. Temple of the Rose, Ancient Power, Expression, Activation, Scarlet Codes. So, pal two, I think this comes a bit to what we were talking about, you setting the pace. So there might be a need on your end to express how you're feeling and what you're thinking at all times. This person's very, very receptive to what you're thinking and feeling. So if you're uncomfortable with the pace, or you feel that it's not really going according to the way that you want it to, you can actually let this person know, all right? Pal two, don't suppress what you're feeling. And if at any given point, I mean, because I do get like this, the energy that your person is coming in, pal two, it might be, and I say this in the most endearing way, like in the kindest way as well. It might be a little bit too much for you to handle, given you're still navigating, like it's all said and done, even if it's a renewal, it's still a new step. And so it might be a little bit too much, like too much too soon happening all at the same time, and you might get overwhelmed. If that's the case, pal two, take some time and let this person know, all right? Let this person know, talk to them about what you're feeling. Don't hide it from them, don't suppress it, because this person's very, very open. They're not gonna take it to heart. Like I said, this person's willing to wait for you, pal two. If you're not ready, this person will wait for you, all right? But you've got to be the one to express, because the energy that this person is in, they are definitely not in the energy to read your mind, all right? But even otherwise, nobody's a mind reader, right? But at the same time also, given how excited this person is in, yeah, it might be a little bit difficult for them to even tap into you being uncomfortable or you not being sure of this and so on and so forth. So you might have to express your thoughts a little bit there. Pile number two, and that is the advice that is coming through, all right? So don't suppress what you're feeling. Let it all out. Expression of what you're thinking, you're feeling about yourself, about your connection, about this person, about how things are progressing. All of that's important for you to communicate, all right? Pile two, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity that you were looking for. And my private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy that you've been sending my way, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you've been sending in, or even watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm so grateful for it. Pal two, please take care, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.